No politician in Washington fuels division more than Elizabeth Warren.
So the only two possibilities now are that they are undecided or they have decided to appeal. And typically, when you have a large judgment like this, you request a stay to pay it, and if that's denied, then sometimes you can use what's called an appeal bond.
60 years ago, called America's exorbitant privilege, which is that because everybody uses the dollars, the U.S. gets to issue dollar credits without too much consequence. But if other countries aren't using dollars, we're going to have to...
Gone are the days of paper-based uncertainty. XRP Stamp transitions land registry to digital copies securely stored on the blockchain. Immutable, persistent, and reliable. No more uncertainty. No more displacement. XRP Stamp empowers Colombian society by securing their roots for generations to come.
He's pretty fired up. He called for unity and an end to partisan politics.
After 12 years, she's passed only one bill. She's completely absent, focused on hyper-partisan politics and advancing her own national ambitions.
Know what you hold?
Enjoy the ride, pal.
It's the XRP Army.
If you got a baggie, welcome to the party. Welcome back to some more Moon O'Clock News. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra. Bullishness. Shout out to the latest Subway Alton Hill in the building. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in. Go ahead, throw on those moon suits, throw on those pilot shades, buckle up, because the future's extra. Bullish. Let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap today at 2.12 trillion, down about 1.5% in the past 24. We got XRP currently right around 55, 56 cents. Stellar XLM
XRP.
right around 9 cents. We got BTC right around 57, 58K. ETH right around 24, 25 hundo. We got Flare Networks right around 0.014. Axelar 53 cents. XDC right around 0.026. Songbird 0069, Stronghold 0037. We got Zahao right around 0.029. Evernode 0.076. Jewel token 0.058. We got one from CoinsKid to pop things off. 1 trillion, wipe off the market cap of the US stocks. That is half of the market cap of the entire crypto space. This makes you realize just how early we are in the space for crypto. We do have a lot of poo coins in the space, but there are some amazing projects. Which crypto projects are your favorite? XLM? XRP? Monica Long, custody is a critical entry point to tokenization. Everyone from big banks to crypto natives needs secure and compliant infrastructure to power enterprise use cases. Excited to further our partnership with Futureverse. We got Ripple, AI and metaverse tech company. Futureverse is partnering with Ripple Custody to securely custody its assets. Futureverse has already adopted the XRP Ledger NFT standard, uses XRP as a gas token on the root network, and is integrated with the XRP Ledger deck to supply network liquidity. Meanwhile, we got CoinDesk, Big Brow, Garland House, weeks, not months. That's the timeline Ripple CEO gave for the company's upcoming US dollar peg. Stablecoin is about to get real. RL, USD, weeks, not months. Brad Garland House says with the new programmability in the works for the XRP Ledger, something the XRP community has rightly been asking for, and the growing opportunity for Ripple's enterprise products to serve crypto-native customers such as Futureverse using Ripple Custody, the foundation of the crypto infrastructure serving real-world use cases are steadily becoming more robust. By the day, XRP. Know what you hold? James K. Filon Ripple has filed a letter requesting a stay of monetary portion of the court's judgment entered on August 7th, 2024. SEC has consented to the request for a stay. We got Jeremy Hogan, speculation time. Most likely the SEC just hasn't made a decision whether it'll appeal yet. Why? Filing a notice of appeal, see the sample below, takes only 15 minutes. You file the notice and then you have 70 days to file the actual brief. If the decision to appeal was already made, there's no reason to delay the filing notice, especially when you think it's a bad case authority out there. Game over. Good morning, crypto breaking SEC versus Ripple update. I think it makes more likely the SEC will appeal. Meta Lawman.
I gotta say, I think it makes it a little bit more likely that there's going to be an appeal. Because if the SEC had already decided that they're not going to appeal, then they would just say, no, go ahead and pay us. This case is done. So the only two possibilities now are that they are undecided or they have decided to appeal, based on what you just read to me. And typically when you have a large judgment like this, you request a stay to pay it, and if that's denied, then sometimes you can use what's called an appeal bond. You don't have to write a check for $125 million. You can get a bond for, it's a tiny fraction of that will pay in the event you lose on appeal. So it feels to me like a signal that they're more likely to appeal.
At the black swan capitalists, the shift towards alternative financial systems is accelerating as the West further weaponizes and devalues the dollar. That's why the BRICS launched mBridge. On that note, many of the central banks have publicly partnered with Ripple to use XRP as a settlement mechanism.
The U.S. thinks that it has the right to say which countries other countries trade with. And now, to come to the BRICS, the point is that the BRICS are going to make a non-dollar payment system. I've been involved in many discussions with these experts because this is one of my areas of expertise, is how payment systems and monetary systems work. There will be non-dollar payment systems at a much larger rate in the coming years. Already, Russia-India trade, for example, which the U.S. tries to stop, is booming, without, of course, any role of the dollar whatsoever. And this will become a general proposition. It's going to accelerate. The U.S. will feel it because right now, the U.S. has what General de Gaulle, President de Gaulle of France, now 60 years ago, called America's exorbitant privilege, which is that because everybody uses the dollars, the U.S. gets to issue dollar credits without too much consequence. But if other countries aren't using dollars, we're going to have to tighten our belts, balance our budgets, do all those things Americans hate and Congress people hate even more, which is actually have a budget that makes sense.
We got XRP drops new video on the XRP Ledger land registry, a collaboration between Ripple, the Colombian government, and Pierces.
In a land graced by nature's abundance, the rightful ownership of Colombia's fertile territories has been long obscured by a persistent challenge. Across the globe, land registry systems are anchored in paper-based processes. This traditional approach breeds inefficiencies, risks of data loss, and a lack of transparency, often paving the way for malpractice and corruption. In Colombia, these issues are magnified. The nation's history of conflict has frequently forced its people to relocate, making reliable land ownership records not just a matter of property, but of identity and livelihood. But change has arrived. Through a collaboration between Ripple, the Colombian government, and Pierces, comes XRP Stamp, a robust data notarization platform that harnesses the power of XRPL blockchain, a decentralized secure haven for information. With this innovative solution, the Agencia Nacional de Tierras safeguards land registry titles securely on the XRPL blockchain. Now, for the first time in history, Colombian citizens can ensure their land ownership across time. Imagine the ease and security for citizens. With just their phone, they can instantly verify their land ownership. Each certificate is QR enabled, offering a digital gateway to validate authenticity in real time. Gone are the days of paper-based uncertainty. XRP Stamp transitions land registry to digital copies securely stored on the blockchain. Immutable, persistent, and reliable. No more uncertainty. No more displacement. XRP Stamp empowers Colombian society by securing their roots for generations to come.
XRP, the one true killer app. We got one from Kinetic Markets, new month. That means new round of Kinetic incentives. Below is a comprehensive breakdown of the reward distribution from September 4th to October 4th. And if you look closely, you may notice something else. Another one from Kinetic Markets, our Flare reward update. You have not lost your previous month rewards. A new reward epoch started today. That info has replaced the previous info. Last month's R Flare will be available to claim on the Flare portal tomorrow. Flare Networks oversees the R Flare claim, not Kinetic. We got one from Expector. Just check the calendar. Tomorrow is the 5th, so the snapshot could be taken at any time, starting then. We got one from Mario. John Deaton wins Republican nomination for Senate, securing 64% of the vote. He's poised to go head-to-head with Senator Warren for the Massachusetts seat. John Deaton, no politician in Washington fuels division more than Elizabeth Warren.
He's pretty fired up. He called for unity and an end to partisan politics. And he also cast himself as a fighter for the poor and working class. Let's take a look at those numbers. Deaton coming in with 64%, Robert Antonella's 27%, and Ian Kane 9%. And that's with 40% of precincts reporting so far. Now, Deaton is a lawyer, a Marine, and also a cryptocurrency advocate. He had some tough words for Senator Elizabeth Warren.
No politician in Washington fuels division more than Elizabeth Warren. After 12 years, she's passed only one bill. She's completely absent, focused on hyper-partisan politics and advancing her own national ambitions.
Now, tonight, Senator Warren's campaign coming out with a statement essentially saying a small handful of crypto billionaires chose Deaton for this race and poured millions, in fact, into the campaign. Now, Warren also said in that statement, her campaign manager said she has agreed to 2 debates. Deaton came out and wants her to agree to 5 single-issue debates, issues like reproductive rights, the migrant and immigration crisis, and also inflation among them. We're live here in Boston tonight.
Drain the swamp. Free the standard. Get them, Deaton. We got sentiment feeding some charts to close out. As crypto assets have shown mild recovery promise today, it's important to keep perspective in the mid and the long-term performances of most traders. Average returns for traders active in the past 6 months: XRP 2.5%, BTC minus 8.8%, ETH minus 22.6%, Toncoin minus 23%, Doge minus 32.9%. As a trader, if you enjoy making profits, you want to be in assets where other traders are in pain and seeing losses. The vast majority of the altcoins are seeing their traders underwater, meaning this is historically a less risky time than the average to buy or to add on your positions for the respective assets on this chart. We got another one from Sentiment Feed. 1inch Tron Stellar have been getting shorted on and off here early in September. When we see heavy bets against an asset, liquidation can occur, which acts as rocket fuel for the asset's price to rise higher. Going against the crowd of doubters could pay dividends. The S&P 500 had its worst performing day of 2024 today. However, Bitcoin did not see nearly as significant of a drop as the August 4th bloodbath. We got one from Mustache Altcoins. Most people look much at the lower time frames. If you look closer, you'll see that it's a reaccumulation. It was just like this in the previous cycle. This time it's just taking longer. Patience will be rewarded soon. Crypto Insights UK, January 7, 2018, XRP hit 337 with the XRP dominance at 15.5% of the 69.1 billion total cryptocurrency market cap. Since then, XRP's circulating supply has inflated by 69%. If XRP dominance rose 15% today, it would place XRP's market cap at 330 billion, just a 2.5x from 2017, and the price would be around 550 without any crypto market growth. Currently, the market cap is 3.2x larger than when XRP was at $3.37. If the total rises to 4 to 5 trillion or even 9 to 10 trillion, that's a 2 to 5x increase, putting XRP between $11 and $27.50. The barrier isn't the market cap, it's the attention. Will XRP capture the same hype as before? Only time will tell. We got Edgar at Crypto. XRP 2025 may sell and go away. For those who have been following me, you'll remember I predicted a pump starting in July of 2024 based on the duration of the cycle B spanning roughly 1,186 days from the peak to peak. But guess what? Cycle B is no longer apply, so we're pivoting to Cycle A as our new historical anchor for the thesis. Here's the scoop. If Cycle A repeats, we can see the top in May of 2025. Cycle A took about 1,492 days from the peak to the new all-time high. But there's another angle. If we measure from XRP's inception to Cycle A's peak, we're looking at the potential top around September of 2025, which could be about 1,614 days. XRP Army, stay ready. The FUD will come from all sides and the gates of hell might open on the XRP Army. But remember, it's a choice to be in the next 1% or end up like the top 1% who got wrecked. Hero or zero, no in between. So Cycle A, possible top May of 2025. And the other angle would be September 2025. And taking a look at the total cryptocurrency market cap, excluding Bitcoin, we got the projected Bitcoin halving cycle to last until fall of 2025, September, October, November 2025. With that being said, Batman bag ladies, where will those bags be when that regulation jar molasses finally breaks open and XRP's true price is finally revealed?
Big bags.
Later, glitches.
For duty, rockets be boosting so much wealth. I need me a shooter or two. We blast and we boost. Throw you the bag, I'll eat the oop. Used to be cash, now we get bags. No more throwing the cash. QR code on all of her asses. She got a ledger address. She said send me a drop, leave me a memo without a tag. You feeling attached? So many bags. You don't wanna send your XRP. Do you mind waiting BTC? It'll be there in an hour. I got crypto powers. You can smell my flowers.
I'm spending my fiat on bags. They holding the fiat that's sad. I'm not gonna take it a chance. I'm